Okay. Do you think the Merry Men are ever gonna, maybe tag on to the Sunday Rumble? Maybe
I've tried to see if we can get into it. Usually people are pretty busy on Sundays
Sundays.
though. It's kind of like a cool down day, so
Yeah.
we'll see if it ever happens. It really just depends on availability.
All
Anyway,
right.
do
Shall
you
we
want
run down the
to?
builds?
Yeah, let's start with another Spire.
Okay. The Corinth has a Typhoon Heavy Flak on the front. It's got an Artemis light rocket launcher, a Mercury field gun on the front, and a Phobos mine launcher on the side. Number two, the Carassius Oritu have a Hwatcher on the front, a Gatling gun, and a Gatling gun. So Gatling wings. The Fiseltab Late Select.
Otherwise hereforth known as the Junker.
The Junker, yes. We have Merc. Oh, hang on. No. Rocket launcher, field gun side, and a GAT, mortar, and flare gun front. The Horsiak
Otherwise known as the
say
Pyramidion.
light Gatling gun and a mortar on the front, Gat mortar, and field guns on the side. Anyway, action has gotten underway here. The Huatrunyak is sniping with those side Mercuries, and the Junker is sniping with that combination of arts and Merc.
Yeah, and so far we've just got cross shots going.
Well, here's what
Thankfully.
I'm talking about. Sniping. We have sniping.
Well, I mean, yes, but at the same time you have a Hwacha going off, and I'm not exactly sure how much you can claim a Hwacha to be a sniping gun.
I'm not claiming it to be a sniping. We have sniping going on, but it's entirely from one team. Yes. Well, actually, no. That sniper is outfitted, but that sniper could do sniping. Sorry, the Spire could do sniping.
Yeah, I think they have a Merc gun on their front
Yeah, the
side.
Gracias, but the Spire could. However, the Bully Boy ships very much outfitted, fully optimized sniping.
Yep.
It just depends how well they make it work.
Now, it should be noted that neither of these teams have spots on each other currently.
Hmm.
So they're just, there's finally one, but they were just kind of shooting blindly for a while there.
Mm.
Which is quite, I mean, I guess the clouds weren't there at the moment, so, it is a doable thing, but yeah, well, we'll see how this works out. With the Spire, you have to be real careful. Even just a couple of Merc shots can be really painful. And what was that on the side of this Junker again? That's a Merc
It's a Merc,
Artemis?
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got a little bit of DPS, a little bit of disable, a little bit of both. That Artemis can be quite that can be as useful sort of in close range as it can be on long range.
Yep. And
Okay.
we'll see what happens with the Goldfish here. I have a feeling that sooner or later they're going to get a little bit impatient and maybe try to slink around from the side or, you definitely don't want to run headfirst in, of course, but sitting back here with just a Hwacha not being able to really hit anything because of the distances, not going to go
Yeah.
well for a long time. And it looks like that is going to be the case as
Well,
the Goldfish
actually,
is turning.
as I was mentioning before, Torio, Pony, and Raptor, I mean, they're hardcore BFS veterans, and they've been in matches like this, like I said, on Duel that have gone on for an hour. So they are extremely patient, and they will quite happily snipe.
Yeah, red team pulling even further back. I have a feeling that they're just going to gather their wits, discuss what they want to do, because they're not going to be able to win in a war of attrition with not just the guns, but the ships that they actually have. And I mean, you see a Watcher shot go off there, hitting absolutely nothing. I don't even think that they're within shot range with that Watcher.
I mean, both teams are being extremely tentative here. I'm not sure I've even seen even a sliver of hull armor go down for quite some time.
Yep, and we've got some flares going on. Trying to spot some ships out, but and I really do think that red team should probably try to go behind the large uh, construct here. Is this the Juggernaut, or is that just something that people made
I
up?
think I think people called it the Leviathan, but then they said it wasn't the Leviathan. So what we like to call it is the not Leviathan.
It's a not Leviathan. Okay, I got you.
Yes.
I gotcha.
So basically, yeah, looks like a Junker Pyramidian just quite content to sit back and snipe here for as long as they damn well please.
Yeah, they are both spotted, and they have come out just a little bit further.
I think they want that Spire to go charging in, to be honest. I think they would be quite happy if that happened.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
I know
that's a juicy target.
Daft loves nothing more than to ram Spire with his Pyramidian.
Now let me take a look here. Is the Watcher Gunner using heavy? Yes, he is. Okay, they all have heavy, so it'll be as accurate as you possibly can get with that Watcher. But at these distances, that's not saying a whole lot.
Look at the positioning by the Bully Boys Junker, the Filtslativ Leitzlik. Pony, what he's doing here is just positioning the Junker just right behind this sort of giant sort of steel pipe here, but between these two steel pipes and sniping through that tiny gap.
And
So he's got as
some
much
good shots on the Spire there.
as much cover as possible, like firing through a little slit in a bunker or something. Just beautiful positioning by ASDF Pony.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not biased, but
No, yeah,
it's
it's
good.
definitely it also really feels good when you're gunning and you can actually hit things through like that tiny slit. Like if you ever play on Parisian Rumble or Labyrinth, being able to shoot through a building
Now
window.
you're talking about sort of coming around, and it looks like what Daft is doing here on the Pyramidian, the Bully Boys Pyramidian, is he's just sort of sneaking around out of the cover provided by those ribs, seeing if he can get some sort of a flank getting on. But he seems to be having second thoughts about it.
And a lot of that ship is actually on fire currently, getting hit by all sorts of shots from the Corinth.
I'm starting to wonder if
They're
Daft.
actually taking a lot of damage here. This is
Oh yes, the
Oh my God.
Pyramidian taking a lot of damage. The Pyramidian could go down right here if they're not careful. Oof,
Yeah,
those shots just passed underneath. Thankfully for the Pyramidian, the balloon's gone down for some reason.
it was on fire for a long time.
Yeah,
And
must have been using incendiary or something.
I'm not quite sure. Let me take a look at.
Yeah, I
what-
don't know if Daft's going to be sticking his head out that cover again.
So there's no incendiary. It looks like it. I think
Yeah,
it was just
let's have a
straight up
look.
Lesmok.
Let's mock. Okay, just happened to
We've got,
start fire.
what is that? So that's Lesmok charged and Lochnagar on with Hark. Who I'm trying to figure out who would be gunning up top. It'd be Magnus Fastus, who's got charged as well. So yeah, it was just charge rounds, setting stuff on fire, and Pyramidion engineers just not responding quite quickly enough. I mean, there's only 3 components on fire. And they weren't taking too much damage at that time, but they did manage to slink out of the way, and they are hurt, but they're definitely not down.
Yes, well, yes, it has begun. The sniping in the Sunday Rumble has begun, it seems. Again, only a tiny little bit of permahull damage on the Valiant ships, but of course, over half permahull damage on the Bully Boys Pyramidian.
Corinth taking a lot of armor damage here. It hasn't quite gone down yet, and it looks like the flak cannon was taken out at some point too, so they haven't been able to return fire for quite a while. Now, what do you think about the flak cannon and its use currently? A lot of people seem to think that it's not all that worth it.
On the whole, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't just take a lumberjack. I mean, it's just as deadly, and it can disable your opponents as well. Magellan here saying, "Are you waiting for us to resign because of lack of people?" I don't know. I mean, they might just be bloody minded enough to do that. But I mean, like I said, I mean, many of the players on this team. They're very used to long matches, and they go into these matches. The expectations they'll be there for a while.
Yeah, and once again, I don't quite agree with how Valiant has been approaching this entire match. I mean, I know it's hard to fight against sniping teams, but I guess while Aspire can play that sort of game.
You say that, it looks like the Bully Boys Junker is sneaking forward here.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, my point was that they're basically not utilizing one of the ships currently, and you never really want to be in a 2-on-1 fight, even at long ranges.
This is very clever. The Bully Boys Junker sort of sneaking forward, using that ruined ship for cover, trying to make sure that there's nowhere for that Spire to hide from its sniping arcs.
Yeah, and the Goldfish was spotted at the same time. It looks like they can probably still...
Horatius is going around the Not Leviathan, it looks like, or at least he's sort of hiding and waiting for them to come in.
Which is it's actually prompting the Pyramidion to rush forward now. If the Goldfish is out of arc over here, and Spire's got to be really careful about its positioning. And it looks like definitely some of this distance has been closed. Only the blue ships are spotted currently, however, so they've got to be really careful as they have no idea where the red ships currently are. It looks like the Crassus is just kind of waiting for them to come on over this way.
Yes.
But it has been spotted now.
I'm sure he'd very much like them to come that way. But Corinth keeping the Bully Boys ships pinned down here. But now, they're rising up again. They've got their... If they focus fire on the Spire with their sniping sides, they could do quite a lot of damage here. They've set some fires on the hull. They've taken out a few guns. Taken out 3 guns.
Yeah, Corinth's got to be really careful here. I mean, they've done well not taking any armor damage. And there goes another shot. And the fair amount of that hits on the Junker.
Good disabling on the Junker, at least. That's certainly true.
Takes out 2 of those engines, so it's going to be kind of slow going, and Corinth now swinging around, and maybe they'll be able to take advantage of the immobility of the Junker, but there goes a shot missing with another Watcher shot coming in, disabling a lot of the Junker's guns, and the Junker's got to be real careful here. The Watcher does so well against that ship.
Okay, again, Bully is continuing to focus, bullying that Spire, you could say, while the Carasius rains down the Watcher. that Watcher, it's taken out some guns. It's making things difficult.
Huge amounts of damage here. Armor is down.
Chipping away at him.
He did manage to get that rebuilt. Another Watcher shot comes in, disabling on quite a lot on the
Good
Pyramidion.
hits on the Corinth. The Corinth's taking a lot of damage. Its armor goes out. It's trying to maneuver behind that rib, and he does. The Carasius is going in here. Now the Carasius, this might not be... The Carasius is right in the open. And if the Bully Boy ships can just focus on the Carasius, they could do a lot of damage.
And there it goes. There goes the hull. There goes the combined fire of those 2 ships. The core swinging back around. Let's see if they can provide some
Carasius taking
fire.
Damage here. Armor goes down again. Shots hooking in. Oof.
They just can't quite finish it off.
Climbing. There's nowhere for the Crasius to hide, though. The Crasius trying to reverse, trying to get back around that rib.
In the meantime, the Pyramidian's also got to be really careful here. Its armor is getting a little bit chipped away, and nobody has repaired it for quite a while. The Crasius charging
just
forward.
ducking behind. Yep, the Valiant ships have just been pinned down here. They're forced to take cover. They're forced to sort of reconsider, reposition.
And we've got a little bit of drifting going on once again between the Bully Boys ships. I think this is one of the maps where the wind actually does blow you around. So
I think it's as much that, but they're trying to sort of flank them with their sniping arcs of fire. So if they go forward, they're going to be hit by sniper shots. If they go backward, they're going to be hit by sniper shots.
Yeah, so far...
Whatever they do, the Valiant are going to be under sniper fire here.
So far,
this
still spotted here has been kind of their savior, their shield, if you will.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, the two red ships collide a little bit there. Thankfully, that doesn't do any damage, but it all sorts of messes up your maneuvering capabilities and generally makes your arcs go badly. And they just keep on bumping into each other over here. They are not spotted anymore, and it looks like they're actually gonna move
Bully Boy's
around.
Junker's going in here.
Oh, the
The
spire spotted.
Pyramidian's kind of far behind. Pony's got to be careful here. He doesn't go on too far ahead of his Pyramidian ally.
So they know what they're doing, but thankfully it looks like Valiant's going to be able to complete this maneuver going around the Knot Leviathan. Going through a little bit of open space up to Pyramidion, as you said, was way out of the firing just direction, kind of completely in the wrong place to take advantage of them being out in the open.
Tried to go for a sort of a flanking maneuver there, but it ended up allowing the Valiant to escape.
Yeah, basically as soon as the Valiant lost their spots, they were just right around there. They knew what was coming. They did not want to get stuck in that semi-pincer move.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they're going to gather their wits once more, formulate some secret plans.
Okay, the Bully Boys ships. Oh, and the Valiant ships, they're coming around the same way. They're going to meet in the middle, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, and looks like definitely the Bully Boy ships are going to go try to meet them.
The Bully Boys ships, yeah, they know what's happening here. They know what's going on. Yep, the spots have gone down on the Valiant ships here. Pyramidion being slightly indecisive, but no, the Pyramidian's turning for the Watcherfish.
That it took a very long time for that Watcher to go off. It could have gone off a good like 5-6 seconds.
Pyramidian's firing down on the Watcherfish. The Watcherfish goes down.
And then
kill of the match.
Not going to be long for this world. Is taking a lot of fire. And oh, the ram misses. The ram misses.
Oh dear.
The Corinth lives.
Darth misses with his ram. Oh dear.
Corinth lives for just another few moments here.
Darth getting really kind of bent out of shape here. I'm pretty sure the Bully Boys can get a kill here. Before
is the Corinth gonna get out of here? Oh no, they're finally there. It goes. Okay.
Carassius is dead. I mean, if Carassius would have come in thinking his ally could have somehow survived that, then yeah, that would have been a huge mistake.
Yeah, it does look like they spawned way on the other side of the map.
Awkward spawn here for the Valiant ships. They're really split up here. Luckily, Carassius is behind plenty of cover. He's not going to as he sticks his neck out, but the Corinth is wide open here. If the bullies spot Corinth, then he's in a lot of trouble.
And unfortunately I guess part of what helped there was the blue Pyramidion was still kind of turned the wrong way behind the Knot Leviathan there, so they definitely wanted to meet back up again.
Captain Magellan here saying, "Can you guys hurry up your defeat of us?" It's
rather a defeatist attitude.
Somewhat defeatist, yes.
All right, we'll see what happens here next. Looks like.
Well, yeah. The thing is, the bullies here, they can't get overconfident because they're 2 kills up at all. I mean, the Pyramidion, and yeah, I mean that could be a feint from Captain Magellan, basically. Can you guys hurry up and beat us? Blah blah blah. Bully Boys charge in, thinking, "Oh, easy win," and then they get killed. It could be. It's a possibility. And that could be what happens if the Bully Boys Pyrrha isn't careful here. I mean, the Junker going on the Fisaleteb Late Salek is going on this massive flanking maneuver. This could be a mistake if the Pyramidion ends up getting focused here. Pyramidion has been spotted. Oh dear, this could be a massive mistake.
Yeah, and sorry, just people are yelling outside my window. Anyway,
Carassius taking fire here. The Pyramidions, all its guns have been taken out. They're getting focus fired here. I don't think that massive flanking maneuver was the right idea at all. That was way too risky. And now the Pyramidion goes down.
Yeah, so Now the Junker's got to be real careful here.
Absolutely, the Junker's got to be careful here. The Junker's got to drift behind that cover, which he does. Now, here's an interesting situation. The Pyramidion has two options. Either it can charge in at that spire and try and save its Junker ally, or... Well, in fact, that is pretty much the only course of action. That's the course of action he seems to be taking here. Pyramidion going in, firing down on that spire.
Yep, and in the meantime, the Crassus is actually taking a lot of damage to its hull.
Yes.
Has gone down, losing a few of its guns as well. The Junker doing a spectacular job of keeping itself alive against this 2-on-1. And oh no, the Spire is primed for ram.
Corinth really aggressive here, going into a 2-on-1 situation, and I think that's going to be his death right here, and it is. The Carassius is nearby. The Carassius can escape. But if he wants to escape, he has to do it now.
Ooh, this is a very, very tense moment. Oh,
yep.
I'm not well, the Corinth's kind of spawns in that
not
corner.
too far away, really. I mean,
yeah,
it can probably group quite easily. It just depends if the bullies are going to try and take advantage and go for a quick kill on the Carassius or not. Looks like they are. The Pyramidion charging over the top. The late Selic turning its sniper size to complement the damage. This is what they need to do. They need to focus fire if they want to get that kill.
Yeah,
The
they've got to be.
Watcher fire mostly gliding over. Pyramidion saying screw it and is just going to charge the spire.
The Pyramidion taking a lot of damage here, though. Those flash
Yep, they're
shots
switching,
coming in
they're
and hitting.
switching. Oh, yes.
Oh, and then there goes a second kill on that Pyramidion, just
Maybe it
getting
goes
too
down.
far forward. I don't know if they just didn't know about the spawn of the Corinth, but that was just seemed like
It
a
could
way
be.
overextension. And they spawn
Corinth-
once again behind in a kind of awkward position once more.
Yeah, the Pyramidion, I mean, he's got to go in, but he's got to be careful as well. If he gets caught in a 2-on-1 situation, I mean, the late Selic can only do so much to support. The late Selic, the Carassius is charging in on the late Selic now. The Pyramidion's going to try and come in. He's got to come in as soon as possible.
Having a few. Oh, the goldfish bangs upon this pipe, and now it's getting.
Oh, that's awkward.
shot
Now
off
he's
at-
getting
and
fired. Oh, he's stuck between the two pipes there.
Oh, this is
The
a
fire's
terrible
raining
position.
down. Oh, and the Pyramidian's going to come in behind any moment now. The Pyramidion...
No. This was going so well
Oh,
for the
this is
Valiant.
awful.
And
Oh, dear. The Valiant were making a comeback here, but now the Valiant are in big, big trouble. All the Pyramidion needs to do is turn around and charge that spire, and that spire is probably not long for this world.
yeah, they've got to be. They've got to pull some rabbits out of their hat with this one.
Absolutely. Carassius spawns miles away, but it may not matter. The Pyramidion charging in on the spire. One of the spire's guns are down. The armor's down. He's trying to hydro up.
He looks like he
Can
is
the
going to get above
Pyramidion
this.
compensate? Oh, but
Yeah,
the
they,
late
they got
Selic.
above this ram, so
late
that's.
Selic firing with the sniper shots on the spire. The Pyramidian's turning. He's rising up, trying to get his arcs back on the spire here. I mean, the Carassius is firing its Watchers, but we're just high in this. We're practically into space here. We're so high up.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, there's absolutely no cover up there, and the Pyramidion has its sights set
found.
on them once again.
Yes, a bit of sniper fire. Oh, the Corinth. Oh, so close to being over here. Just a few more shots and the Corinth will finish it off. There we go. The armor's down. One more shot.
One
would
more
do
shot,
it.
anything.
Oh, one more shot. Oh my goodness. The
They do get their
Carassius
armor
here,
rebuilt.
body
Carassius-
blocking their spire ally. I mean, very noble here. The Pyramidion's armor's down. Pyramidion's
Are they
armor's
gonna
down. Pyramidion's in big trouble here.
Are they going to be able to get another kill before?
Corinth's armor is hanging on by a thread here. I mean, the Pyramidion just needs to turn on that spire.
Oh,
Boom.
there we go.
Finally. Congratulations, bully boys.
Well, the end of that game was quite crazy there.
Yes. Oh, and good to see the GGs going down here from both teams. +2 Lochnagar kills, apparently. Well, cool.
Congratulations to the Valiant.
For their Lochnagar kills.
Well, just
In general, yes.
in general. And congratulations to the Bully Boys for winning this match. And
Yes, indeed.
we'll have to remake the
Yeah.
map here. Hold on, I'm wanting to find out if they're just dropping out.
All right, looks like Magellan is going to have to kind of duck out here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they might just forfeit the second game. I'm trying to find out if that's true.
Well, I mean, that match, I mean, very much, it was kind of, again, the team composition here, the Bully Boys, mostly BFS members, and, you know, the old sniping with the Junker and the Pyramidian, very old school BFS. I loved seeing these guys kind of get back to their roots here.
I do think Pyramidion probably stretched itself a little bit too far at just a couple
points,
of times.
Yes.
Thankfully, it didn't come back to bite them in the butt. But you know, that is how the Valiant did get their couple of kills. I'm still trying to find out if Valiant's able to continue or not. Looks like Captain Magellan says I probably will not get to fly, but others will play in my place.
All right. Well, yes, Valiant here. Looks like they're a little bit undermanned.
Yeah, looks like they're contacting a few people to see if they can join them. Well, hopefully we can get a game 2.
Yep. Would be a shame if we didn't get to finish this series. Enjoying our ship name, says Raptor. No, I am not. I did get the hang of saying the late Selic, though, and the Huatronik Nik. So I'm starting to get the hang of it, you know.
Sounds like you're speaking in tongues.
Well, maybe I am. I don't know.
All right, so we're awaiting a word from Valiant still a little bit.
I see you've joined the Poke clan.
Yes,
recently.
yes, I am now Poke.
Right. So what can you tell me about the Poke clan? I mean, what's their competitive history?
Well, it's a one-man show.
I see.
I fly. I captain. I pilot. I gun and engineer at the same time, and on top of it all, I also commentate for doing all this. So
this seems like a very well-rounded kind of clan.
You know, it's like I'm Bono from U2, and I just want to do my own thing for a little while.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, looks like we've got Almost Toast will be replacing Magellan. That's one of the Valiant captains here. Still need two guys
as well.
Unfortunately. Well, yes, they have to pick a map. They have to find 2 players. Are we going to set some kind of time limit here, do you think?
I'll give them a little bit longer.
Yeah, give them a little bit. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to... I know that it's hard to find replacement players sometimes. And,
yeah, it's true.
Hopefully they will be able to wrangle in a few folks. You know, I believe our substitution rules here in the Sunday Rumble
Yes. Oh, yes, we can call out to the Guns Vicarous community watching here.
Hey, look, if you want to fly in the Sunday Rumble right now...
Here's your chance!
Contact some Valiant folks. And you might be able to help them out.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not sure how they like their gunner-engineer ratio, but if they go with the 1 gunner, 2 engineer setup, they need a gunner and an engineer.
Okay. Well, looks like Almost Toast has chosen a more conventional gap mortar Pyramidion to complement the Carassius Aratu.
Which I feel like could probably work a little bit better. You use the goldfish
Probably.
for them
Yeah.
disables and get the Pyramidion
Um,
in to take the rest
yeah,
of the
I
map.
mean, props to the Valiant for trying out a very different kind of build with the disabling Whatcherfish and the Sniper Spire. I mean, a combination, frankly, we've never seen before.
Yeah, it's funny that you barely see spires, and you've seen two of them so far in this Rumble. And
Yes, indeed.
unfortunately, both those teams lost. So you know that.
Well, I think he would have had a bit more luck with a lumberjack.
Yeah, no, this is true.
Yeah.
That's the more interesting part is both of them having heavy flak, which
Yes.
I'm not quite so sure of.
Yeah. Yeah.
My personal favorite spire to fly is actually Hwatch's spire, but I don't take that to competitive matches ever. Then again,
Yes.
I don't really pilot in competitive matches either, so we'll see. All right, let me see how long do you think this
hello.
will take.
We've got another Valiant player here, Racedgar. These are high-level players. These are experienced players.
This one.
It's Valiant picking the next map,
Yes.
right? Okay, right. Torio seems to want to pick pick it anyway. Okay.
Yeah, it's the loser picks the second map,
Yes.
and then the third map would be determined by the last map in our pool, because there are only 3 maps in our pool.
So, yes. Unfortunately, Grecian Rumble has been ruled by Urs unsuitable for competitive play.
Although, did they fix the Velcro issue? I feel like they
not,
put out a hot patch to fix Velcro.
not last time I checked. Hang on, I have a quick phone call here. I'll be back in just a second. Hello?
Yeah, the reasoning behind getting rid of Parisian Rumble was in patch 1.3.1, I believe, when they supposedly fixed the Velcro issue. Instead of Velcroing, you basically just instantly exploded.
Yes, sorry about that. A little bit of a folk. This is what happens. I mean, if we were at MLG, we might not have to worry about these kinds of things. But being as we have to balance this casting with our real lives.
Well, are they going with 1 AI on each team?
I don't know. Is this allowed?
I'm not sure.
Would I consult the rule book?
Alright, so they want canyons, so I'll be making the game here. Sunday Rumble match B game 2. And they wanted canyons and not the 3v3 version. Alright, there we go.
All right. New game, Canyon Ambush.
Yeah, and Labyrinth, of course. We just haven't had that in the map pool of Sunday Rumble ever, I think. I hopefully Parisian Rumble will come back to the map pool. I am interested to see how people can do on that map.
Well, Parisian Rumble, I mean, basically, the main problem with it is the Velcro insta-deaths, and...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No,
It's just shocking, really. I mean...
Yeah, it's like instead of Velcroing now, you just get, instead of getting
Sucked
stuck
in.
inside a building and then, like, kind of maybe trying to unrattle yourself, you basically just hit a side of a building, get sped up to the, speed of light, and then the game
Yeah,
registers
exactly.
you crashing into an object and you instantly die.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing to experience or witness. But anyway, yes, canyon, fjords, dual, very well-trammeled maps, very yes, maps that I don't think there's anything wrong with those three. I think most people will agree. I mean, I think a lot of people find Dunes a bit crap.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Dunes. I find it a
Yeah.
little bit too wide open. It's a little bit different in just regular pub games, but in competitive play, I don't like it very
It doesn't
much.
quite offer the balance and the diversity that the other maps do, really.
It got a little bit better with the extra clouds added in, but I still feel like it's just there's just too much of nothing.
Yeah, too much of nothing. That pretty much underlines the problem right there.
All
Okay,
right.
looks like everyone's in.
So we'll have the same two ships from Bully Boys, and the Spire being replaced by Pyramidion on the Valiant side.
Yes, Pony has changed his junker name to Kisur Boy Vevelu, which backwards is "We love you, Brick."
Oh, well, isn't that just so
And
nice?
I feel very, very loved right now.
They
Looks like
they better love their great overseer. Otherwise, there might be some problems. We'll have a talk later on tonight, you guys.
we shall have a talk. But yes, Bully Boys are already up 1 win, so that's one definite congratulation is in order. Bully Boys HQ already. Let's see if they can win this next match and take this series on Canyon Ambush. Still waiting for the Valiant to ready up.
Yep, and if Valiant wins, we will go to a third game, which will be on Fjords, which is a map we'll see for the first time today, if that's the case.
Again, I feel that the Valiant will probably do better with a less experimental build here.
Alright, here we go. Getting loaded into this map.
Okay, so Canyon Ambush. Now, the Valiant. Thus far, I've only seen them in the Sky Tournament, and 1 week in the first week of the Sunday Rumble. I still haven't seen a lot of these guys yet.
Alright, well, the only ship change that we had was, as I said, the Spire, turning into a Pyramidion, morphing, if you will. It's got the GAT mortar front with flare mortar on the side. So, looks like should be a pretty brawly from red side, whereas the Bully Boys are sticking with the same style of ships. Although, actually,
Yep.
never mind. That junker has 3 mine launchers.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Yes, Pony was talking about this. The secret weapon. They weren't going to bring out the first match, but they might bring out the second. Firing some mines around here already. Bully Boy's very gung-ho here. Actually, I'm not sure if those mines aren't to kind of stop them kind of coming around, like, and flanking them maybe through that, just above that pipe there. Could be, but anyway. Bully Boy is coming in. My God, does he really have 3 mine launchers?
He has 3 mine launchers.
He has 3 mine launchers.
Now,
Yes,
looks like
well-
the Bully Boys are going to throw down some mines at the entrance to this cave area over here, although they're throwing to the left instead of to the right. I would have liked to see them throw it to the right over here so that any red ships coming out of the clouds on the right over here would just be immediately nailed with mines.
Well, basically, they prepared for an engage from one angle, but the engage is actually coming from the other angle here. Let's just hope that I'm just going to hope that they can adapt.
Well, they all know that they're
Gra-
spotted now.
Yep, they're spotted. So looks like they're turning. Yep, they know where they are. The jig's up. I think they're gonna. Yep, they're starting to lay that minefield now on the other side. Now, of course, as you know, me and well, as you may know, me and Gilda have recently started using a mine junker in the cogs. We use that against the Flying Dutchman and against the paddling. But Pony has upped the ante here. Gilda only took 2 mine launchers. Pony's taken 3. Look, that's an impenetrable minefield there,
Huh?
completely clogging up this whole area.
Ooh, a
I
watch
mean,
shot
look,
comes off and gets a fair amount of the junker, but only knocks out of its front gun. However,
makes contact.
Curiosity is
Now
getting
you
those
see
gunshots off.
the curiosity cannot charge though, like and it can't even attempt to charge here. If the curiosity charges in here, it will die in that minefield,
And
and
it
it will
actually
die
looks like
horribly.
they're trying to take down the mines by shooting at it, which I'm not sure.
Yes, it looks like they're minesweeping here.
Yeah, welcome to the new meta, minesweeping.
Yes.
The Pyramid taking a large watch
Yeah,
barrage
taking
there.
a lot of damage here. They're focusing very well. I mean, they do have this minefield here, but that's not going to protect the Pyramidion from, this Watcher fire. It's accurate focus fire.
And it
Yep.
looks like some of those mine timers just ran out as well, so half those mines just in the middle blew up right there.
Well,
and then
what
another set blows up there, so a lot of that minefield is
The only
cleaned
thing
up.
I'm worrying about here is that I don't know if they entirely thought this through, because I mean the Pyramidion, I mean it's got it. They're blocking the enemy Pyramidion and the enemy goldfish, but they don't have anything to snipe them while they're behind this minefield.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's just going to kind of remain in this stalemate, and this is the problem.
yeah, it's great if you can zone an area out, but you definitely, well, a little bit of hit there on the Curiosity with one of the mines, so takes a slight piece of the armor off, but of course nothing too major. Large watch barrage once again. I think mostly only hits the top of the Pyramidion, which won't do too much. I really feel like mines are good to actually zone out the area that you don't want to fight towards. So in this case, while they threw the mines down over here, most teams aren't going to be silly enough to charge right into a minefield, and then the fact that they're too close, the fact that they can still take shots, it kind of negates the reason for that minefield to exist with.
Yeah, I just feel like they could have taken a sniper side, just to kind of so they could snipe through the minefield.
I could understand them doing something like mining this entrance up over here, and then maybe trying to swing around, on the other side of this big rock over here that leads into the actual canyon. So just to make sure that if the red team does try to come up from behind them, they can't do it. But the Pyramidon is taking a lot of damage there. They finally got that.
Yeah, it's taken some permahull. I mean, but the question is, when are the Valiant going to think, hey, let's just go in for the kill here? If the Valiant do decide to charge, then they've got to be very careful of those free mine launchers.
I'd love to see a new stat, amount of mines killed. Because there have been a lot of them killed by red teams so far here.
Looks like the bullies are trying to tempt that Pyramidion forward a bit, while still sort of laying that minefield. But I'm not sure to what end. That's the only problem.
I want to take a look at here as they take some mortar shots. What ammo are they using for the mines? Is it mostly... I'm not sure if they... I like the ammo types that they're taking for these mines. How are they... The Brick We Love You ship is taking quite a lot of shots here. It has a lot of stuff disabled.
Carassius coming dangerously close to those mines. Oh, I wonder... Carassius is going to start wondering if he can fit through that little gap soon, because those mines must be really frustrating.
And I think a goldfish can. I don't believe a Pyramidion. I think Pyramidions have to go up more towards the top. But I think a goldfish can actually squeeze through there. I'm not 100% sure of that. I don't remember what ship I was on when I was testing
Solid hits on the We Love Brick. Here. The Pyramidion, the Pyramidion, the junker here, I just sort of... I think that they're starting to run out of ideas, to be honest.
I mean, it's like, okay, guys, this was kind of a fun idea, but, well,
But
now what?
Yeah. It looks like they might try coming around the other side. Oh, God. Is he going to do it? Is he going to... I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to try and thread the needle above that pipe. This... Oh, it looks like he's considering it.
Yeah, once again, I'm not quite sure Pyramid can fit through there.
It can fit through there. It's a tight fit, and you might end up bouncing yourself around a bit like a pinball, but you can do it.
Is the red team... Yeah, and the red team saw them going that way too, so they are kind of backing up and making sure...
The red team, I think, are probably a bit confused right now. Probably almost as confused as the blue team is in terms of what happens now, what next. It looks like they're going to try going around the corner of the map.
And it's funny that we get mad at, like, you know, hour-long sniping matches, but well, now you see that hour-long matches can happen without sniping.
Yes. Yes, the mine launcher's fairly new to the Guns of Icarus.
The red team is slinking behind here, and I don't think blue team has any idea.
No, I don't think they do.
Now, if red team's smart, they will not toss up markers until they themselves are marked.
That's a good point. Very good point.
You don't want to give away the fact that you've managed to come up behind them.
Yeah. If the bullies were spotted at this point, I mean, they definitely know something was up. Oh yeah, looks like they're coming in behind. Oh, this could be nasty for the bullies.
Now, do they stop? Is Valiant
It looks like
stop?
they're being they're very tentative here.
I guess they do have to be worried about mines in these clouds. So Bully Boys kind of and so now we get this little bit of a circling thing. Now what Valiant's got to be really careful about is when they turn to go around this rock over here, they gotta make sure not to land in those mines.
Yes, Scotty! They're gonna be careful coming around this corner.
Oh, and the all just exploded.
And they just blew up right there.
The timer ran out, and there you go.
I think that might make the Bully Boys think, hang on, because there's something behind us. Yeah, they're starting to think here. What was that gigantic explosion noise?
Well, I mean, they have to know that mines run out of...
Well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, there's two possibilities when you hear that gigantic explosion. One, that someone's run into them, or two, the time has run out. Now, it's a distinct possibility.
Mines, I would have. You would have seen some stuff getting destroyed in the log.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's true. But like I said, it seems to be enough to have tipped them off to where the Valiant are.
Yep, they definitely know now.
Valiant's coming in. All right, the We Love Brick firing off those mines, and again, the Valiant have been halted in their charge.
It's basically exact same positions, just reversed with the two teams.
Yes, indeed, they've switched positions here. The minefield still in between. The Curiosity, I mean, there is a big gap in this minefield here, which they can use to charge in on the Pyramidian. The Junker needs to block.
That's probably what the Curious is about to do here, and watch the shots coming off too.
The focus fire going down on the Pyramidian. If the Junker wants to, he has to put those mines between the Curiosity and the Pyramidian, or there's going to be a big problem here. But no, We Love Brick turning its killing sides, focusing on the Curiosity. The Curiosity's armor starting to go down here.
And Crassius not seeming to do a whole lot. They've got to get some.
Oh,
I mean, they have.
Crassius isn't sure what to do.
Yeah, they've got to get some watcher shots off to disable
Pyramidian's charging in on the Curiosity. He realizes he's got the better of him here.
Yeah, and they do know that hull's down. There's
Curiosity taking off damage.
A little bit too late though. And the Curiosity's charging in on the...
Take damage here. All this Watchers coming in to help out the Curiosity, but the Curiosity's armor is keeping it up as much as they can. But the armor's down now. It's boom. Pyramidion finally gets the first kill in this epic match.
Yeah, the Goldfish just kept on backing up, not really shooting anything. You know, when that blue Pyramidion was coming in, they had to try to disable as much as they could, but unfortunately they weren't able to. And
what happens next should be very interesting. Is the Pyramidion going to try and charge that Goldfish? I think he probably... Oh, there we go!
Is.
A direct hit with one of the mines, very well placed on the We Love Brick. Fire that mine just above the Carassius' balloon, and the Carassius just went right into it. Yep, and now the Pyramidion's going to pick up the scraps here, coming in. Is he going to go for a ram? Is he going to glide on pot? No, he's keeping his arcs on him, being sensible. That's what I like to see. Mortar shots raining down on the Carassius. Just got to time that mortar and kill the Carassius before the Curiosity gets back.
And the Curiosity is way, way far away. I mean, it looks like they're not even going to try. I think they're just going to leave Carassius to its death. Although maybe not. Although Carassius hasn't actually taken any damage.
No, it's not taken any permahull damage. I mean, it's in a bad position. The thing is, it's doing a good job of evading. The Curiosity could come in and get a quick kill here if the bullies aren't quick.
Yeah, they're tarring it up, getting that blue ship stuck in there a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting the Pyra stuck in the tar. Unfortunately, well, they weren't able to finish off the Carassius, and the Carassius is returning to his ally.
Wow, that's a fantastic piloting job by the Carassius.
Yeah, he just ducked right under, popped the tar, and just went right out of there. But the okay, they got to know the Curiosity's there now. That they've started firing on the mortar. But what I think the Pyramidion might get tempted in here into charging the Carassius when the Curiosity's waiting around the corner. The We Love Brick can't come in and support if the Pyramidion goes too far ahead.
He is trying to really bear down on that Goldfish. Goldfish doing a tremendous job of keeping its hull completely at full. Pyramidion's got to watch out here. He's taking a lot of damage from both ships.
Now he's taking a lot of damage from behind the Curiosity.
And here comes more shots.
Finally, just as he was finally starting to do some permahull, Curiosity kills the Pyramidion from behind.
Yeah, and that Junker just lagging behind, not really being able to support.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, the Junker just isn't as fast as the Pyramidion's got a good spawn, though.
Oh, yeah,
it'll allow the bullies will be able to rejoin quickly. I think the Carassius Arity is just going to charge in on the We Love Brick here, but the We Love Brick defending itself.
Once again, with those mines.
Yeah, with those mines, exactly.
Although this
that's going to be the problem.
This the problem here with these mines.
Pyramidions coming in from the side. Oh, yes, the Carassius has hit a mine. The Pyramidion's coming in from the side. He's just got to keep his arcs straight when firing. Curiosity's trying to fire.
I think another mine got hit there as he's got a lot of stuff on fire now. He's got to be really careful. But the Pyramidion is also taking a lot of damage here.
Now they're focus firing the... the Pyramidian's got to pull back right now. He's going to be fired on.
Gotta be careful because he's going to run into his own mines.
Oh, golly, the mines. Be careful of the mines. Oh, my goodness, there's so many mines. Oh, dear.
And somehow none of them
first. Oh my goodness! The We Love Brick using its DPS side on the Curiosity now. The Curiosity's armor is starting to go down, but if they're smart, they're just going to focus on the Curiosity, which is the damage dealer and the most dangerous ship here, and that's exactly what they're doing. We Love Brick firing on the Curiosity. The Curiosity backing up, just barely misses hitting a mine. Manages to survive here. Bounces into his own teammate, unfortunately.
Which actually will help out the Goldfish quite a lot, as it does want to get the hell out of there.
Get the kill. The question is, will the Pyramidion be able to chase the Goldfish and finish him off here? They're firing the mines, but no, the mines aren't working here. I mean, the Carassius is just backpedaling full pace here. The only way they're going to get a kill on that Goldfish is if the Pyramidion charges him. But I think after the last experience that Pyramidion had, he's going to be a bit more tentative.
Yeah, and that Watcher is still doing a fairly good job of disabling a lot of components on the Junker. In the meantime, the Curiosity had an okay spawn. They spawned on the same side that the fight is going on, so I guess that's the closest possible spawn you really could have gotten.
Curiosity may well get back in time.
Ooh, I don't know anymore. Both kill
Pyramidion.
sides are on
Yep.
the goldfish.
Kill size, the double DPS focus. Curiosity's coming in. He might be starting to change his mind now. Yeah, the Carassius doing a good job popping tar. The Junker's not going to be able to consistently chase. I'm afraid if someone's going to chase down the Carassius, it's got to be the Pyramidion. The Pyramidion, but the Curiosity is getting closer and closer all the time while the chase continues.
Yeah, if you can turn this corner and keep the Junker from...
Try and shoot those engines with the Gatling if you can. Yep, looks like one engine's down, two engines are down.
Although I think that may have been partly tar as well, as he was tarring a lot in this
Yeah.
last set here. But the Curiosity is
Curiosity
real
coming
close now.
in. It's very close. Is it going to be a meat grind, or is it going to be a crucial save? We're about to find out. The Carassius is taking a lot of damage.
He does get above this charge,
Taking
however.
a lot of damage here. A kind of a glancing ram knocked off the Curiosity's arcs. However, the We Love Brick is there to clean up the mess.
Ooh, wow, that's an incredibly nice watch of shots, so disabling everything on that Pyramidion, who's taking a lot of damage from the Curiosity
Very nice
now.
done indeed. The Junker is keeping its killing side up on the Carassius, but Carassius is doing a brilliant job of keeping its hull armor up. Now, if the We Love Brick can just hook its mortar shots in,
Which it's doing quite nicely, and here comes a ram with its armor down.
Oh no, the timing was off on the mortar shots from the Junker. Unfortunately, allowing the Carassius to stay alive a bit longer. Now the Junker's got to get the hell out of there.
And so far, it's been a fantastic job at the Carassius being able to stay alive. And
Oh, mine in front. Oh, but the Curiosity saw that, and they're not going to fall for it. The We Love Brick just going to try and go right underneath the Curiosity. Oh,
now the real problem is that the
spawns.
the pyramid has spawned, and it's going to be able to come right upon the rear of the Carassius. So the Carassius is going to have to watch its back, because the Pyramidion will bear down upon them, and they are just tarred like mad right now.
Absolutely.
Oh wow!
The Curiosity is just continuing to rain down fire on the We Love Brick. The We Love Brick needs to shoot vent or something. Needs to get out of here. Curiosity's gun arcs. Yep, Curiosity's doing a good job of keeping his gun arcs on, but the bully Pyramidion has got their gun arcs on the Carassius. Oh, it's got the armor down. Just needs to time the mortar shots, guys. Time the mortar shots. Come on.
Yeah, this is just not quite well timed. That Watcher shots come in now. Unfortunately, they don't actually disable anything. In the meantime, the Junker and the other Pyramidion, Curiosity, having a little bit of fun on their own, but we're going to follow along with this Goldfish Pyramidion battle
down
here.
Once again, boom! Finally gets the ram kill. The armor was down on the Goldfish. The Curiosity's coming in to trying to defend his dead ally, but
I'm not sure what...
He's caught the Pyramidion from behind, but the Pyramidion's turning around.
I'm
All
not
that
sure
needs
what
to
made
happen.
them do this. They had the Junker with guns out. They had him on the ground. I'm not sure what made him come after the Pyramidion.
As long as the Pyramidion has had his gun arcs rammed off, the Curiosity could get a quick kill.
Oh, but the second
the
ram turns their own arc off.
Yes. Oh, their arcs are all over the place now, and the We Love Brick is coming in. He's kerosening. But the blue Pyramidion, he's taking a lot of damage, and he goes down.
And it's a 3-3 tie.
It's tied up again. We Love Brick is firing on the Carassius. The Curiosity. The Curiosity's moonshining to get out of there. He does have the advantage in terms of speed.
Ooh, and the
Again,
blue Pyramidion gets a pretty nice spawn.
It does get a nice spawn, yes. They need to break off the Curiosity's escape and kill it quickly before the Carassius can get back in. I mean, now, guys, now.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I will say that so far in this match, the Valiant team has shown a very, very good ability to escape from these really tight situations, and they're going to take a decent amount of damage here, but I think they should be able to get away.
Taking a lot of damage. The mortars are well timed here. They're hitting the permahull, doing a bit of damage, but the Curiosity's starting to rebuild. All right, here we go. The blue Pyramidion's coming in to supplement the damage. The Curiosity's armor's almost down here.
And the Carassius is in the fray as well. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be able to get here before the Curiosity. A ton more damage. There goes some harsher shots.
Guys, come on. You got to fire those mortars. Come on, guys.
This has got to be painful for you watching that.
Well, if I was on that ship, I'd be going, mortar, mortar, mortar.
There goes
But
another
anyway,
huge Roger Barrage, knocking
oh
everything off the
man, that
Pyramidion.
Pyramidian's completely
And
taken
it's gonna
out
run into
here.
that mine. Yeah,
Oh,
he
it's run
runs into his
into
own
his own.
mine
Oh, his ally's mine. That is painful.
and gets
Oh,
completely
fucking hell.
destroyed after that.
Pardon my language. Okay, the We Love Brick is very close to losing this match, unfortunately.
Huge
Yeah,
Rocket Barrage
he's
comes
had
in.
everything taken out by the Watcher. He needs to drop shoot. He needs to do something. He needs to pop tar. He needs to get the hell out of there. The Blue Pyramidian's too far away to help. This might be the end here for the Bully Boys in this game.
Decent ram off, doesn't lose because Gunarx continues to shoot, and congratulations to Valiant. Wow, what
it's a win for
very
Valiant.
slow start, but a very high, paced finish.
Yeah, golly, I mean the Valiant had so many tight escapes there. Gosh, yeah, I mean there were so many situations where I thought the Valiant had lost basically, but they managed to evade. Just amazing evasive flying.
Absolutely. All right, so we will be continuing on to the next match. We'll have to remake the lobby again. Alright, so we will create a game on Northern Fjords 2v2. This is Sunday Rumble game or match B game 3. Alright, so lobby is up. We will slowly let our teams filter in here. Well, I hope people watching are having fun, enjoying the games. Unfortunately, Twitch chat is mostly broken currently, as PAX is going on, and when you have huge events going on like that, chat tends to die a lot. So, unfortunately, not too much
activity going on.
Going on there. Yeah, I myself am currently not connected to it.
Yes.
Also,
I seem to be having some issues as well.
Yeah. Also, I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to do a community chat after today. I have to. So funny story. Working last night, I put my car in a garage, and when I finished, the garage was closed. So I have to take a train back to my home, or back up to the garage to get my car. So. And since it's a Sunday, trains don't run that late, and so I'm probably not going to be able to do the community chat, but so we'll unfortunately have to miss out on that. But both teams are in here. And this will be, of course, once again, our Northern Fjords, with the Bully Boys going against the Valiant. Or I guess
final
Valiant
match
+2
of this series.
Yeah, and it was a very, as I said, entertaining match last game. We'll see if the mines make a return.
A return. Oh my goodness, Pony is going for a goldfish. It's going to be Pyrrha Goldfish versus Pyrrha Goldfish.
And it's a lumberfish.
Yes, it is a lumberfish.
Or a jackfish, if you wish.
If you wish. A very, very, very fine fish.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely, BFS is definitely, or Bully Boys is definitely setting up for a snipey, long-range type game, as we've got double mercs on that Pyramidion. And, oh, it's another lumberfish, so both fishes are actually going lumbers.
I see. Well, yes, they must be thinking, we'll need something to counter that lumberfish. And a lumberfish is pretty good for countering a lumberfish, right?
Exactly.
Provided it all comes down to who fires first, who fires most accurately. If it comes down to a lumber v lumber battle.
Now, I would tell you right now, I am terrible with a lumberjack. I cannot hit the broadside of a barn with a lumberjack. Like, it is laughable.
Wow.
It's out of all the guns that are there, lumberfish is probably, or lumberjack is probably my worst. Which sucks because it's a really good gun, and it is really
it's a
good
very
if you're
good
good at
gun,
it.
but hard to use.
Yeah.
It's hard to use for a reason because it's absolutely devastating.
And you know, yeah, people can say, oh, well, just use Lesmark or, you know, whatever else. And like, yeah, you know, you'd think so. You'd think so, but no.
That's what Chris Torrio says all the time. Brick, just use Lesmark. Doesn't matter, Torrio. I still can't bloody hit it.
I'm still goddamn terrible at it.
Yes.
My accuracy's got to be around 30% with that gun. All right, so here we go. We are getting into game, Northern Fjords. I personally like this map. I like it even more since the new clouds have been added to it. Hopefully that'll stop from some of this long-range fighting to go on. But if both teams are well hell-bent on doing this long-range thing, we might be in for a fun little game. Now, I think the only ship that didn't change anything, I believe, is the Valiant Curiosity. They still have the same Gat mortar, flare mortar on the side, while both Bully Boy teams have, as we said, gone a little bit longer range, with the Pyramidion replacing its sides with that double Mercury.
Very, very long-range lumberjack shots going around here. Only slightly missing the Curiosity.
Yeah, and only slightly missing the. I'm not even gonna try to do it. You can say it if you want. The blue goldfish. Oh, there we go. There's a single hit on it.
The blue goldfish has taken a hit from that lumberjack from the Carassius. Yep, the bully boys set up for sniping here. The Curiosity does not have a sniping side.
Yeah, so we'll see if they try to maneuver around at some point, or if they're just going to let the goldfish do its thing for a little while.
Carassius taking hits here. The story of this match, I think, is going to be Chris Torrio versus David Hark. the two respective gunners of the Lumberfish, or Lumberfish Eye, if you want to pluralize them.
Exactly, and it's mostly misses so far.
Yeah, well, this is very, very long range.
Especially if you have your ship moving a little bit, like the Carassius is currently, it's going to be very hard to adjust for that type of stuff.
Carassius getting tagged there. Carassius getting tagged again. Oh, the armor's down, but unfortunately there's nothing to follow it up. You just gotta get like a lot of hits in quick succession when you're just having these sniper battles to do any permahull damage. Yep. Carassius being pinned down here. I mean, I think the Mercs and the Lumberjack really makes a difference.
Is moving. The Curiosity is going places.
The Curiosity is coming in. And Carassius
is definitely spotted.
Suppressed. Yep, they've spotted it. The Drau Granule is repositioning here. It knows what's going on. The Pyramidian's coming in to engage the Curiosity.
And the blue goldfish, I feel like they should have kept on going underneath that ridge and let the blue Pyramidion try to, catch it from the back, but they turned around for some reason, and I'm not sure what they were really planning to do with the close-range lumber.
He's trying to, get the cover from the Carassius, but the Carassius is very cleverly wailing on the blue Pyramidion.
Yeah.
But the Drau Granule is coming back up now to support Pyramidion. Oh, but he's getting tagged by that lumberfish himself. Curiosity's coming in.
It's not getting any of those gat hits on there yet, though, so the goldfish
Drau Granule is trying to zone out the fire here, trying to get behind that arch, and he does before any permahull damage is done. Only the tiniest bit of permahull damage has been done in this game.
Unfortunately, Pyramidion is now on the other side, right in the firing arcs of both those ships. Yeah. I think he just banged himself against that ridge as well.
Gosh, yes. I mean, the bullies have to attack at the same time here. Okay, well, that's the thing. I mean, the Valiant have successfully changed where this engagement is taking place, and it's in a place that's basically hugely to their favor.
Absolutely, and fire raining down on the blue goldfish, who I think is a little bit too low to make those accurate lumber shots. But you know,
Well,
as
he's
soon
trying
as
to
they come
zone
up,
out that Pyramidion, that's the thing. If it gets high, it's going to get...
yeah, exactly. It can't,
Oh,
it
look
can't
at
really
how
do
he's
anything.
arcing. He's arcing those shots up. He's just missing. Oh, the Drow Granul taking a lot of damage here. Oh, he's got to be so careful. Armor's going down again. Just barely managing to get under that archway. Oof.
So yeah, we'll have to see how the Bully Boys can reposition themselves into a more favorable advantage. As we've said, you know, being down, stuck down into this little canyon here
Well,
where the
the
flares
Bully
is
Boys
not the greatest
wanted
thing.
they wanted a long-range engagement to start off with.
And Curiosity did a fantastic job of coming around and just
Yeah.
messing all that up.
Now, I think the Drow Granul, instead of just going for the under the archway, I think it should have just backed away.
Ooh, and
So
the
they could have
Curiosity's coming
focus
around
fired.
once again. And
Curiosity
both of those
coming
ships are
around.
not
Drow
turned the right
Granul
way.
is... Oh, Drow Granul. Yep, it's all left out to dry here, and the Drow Granul goes down. And the blue Pyramidion does not have arcs on the Curiosity. They might be about to get a double kill here. It all depends on where the lumberfish, the blue lumberfish, is going to spawn. And it spawns over there. Right. Well, let's hope the blue lumberfish can make something happen here.
I think the blue Pyramidion will actually be fine here. They managed to get around this arc. The red Pyramidion did not follow, probably because they didn't know where the goldfish spawned. They are still getting hammered, but if that goldfish can come in, get some nice shots up from the Crassius, I think the blue Pyramidion should be fine, as the red Pyramidion is in no shape to fire on the blue one at all currently.
Okay, looks to me here the Drow Granul going up high, changing his focus to the Carassius.
Yeah, that's definitely what they need to be doing to save their partner here. The Curiosity is not really doing a whole lot of damage to him currently, although now they've got
say
an arc
that.
on
Yeah,
him.
they're doing quite a lot now.
And I'm
Oh, the
not-
Carassius starting to take hits. They're
Yeah, there we
bouncing
go.
on top of that. Oh, they're starting to... Yep, they're falling down. I think what they need to do is they need to switch the Curiosity quickly before it kills the blue Pyrrha, which it could do. Oh, the Pyramidion trying to pass under, but the Curiosity's arcs are only out for a little bit. Oh, and they take a bounce.
They took a bounce,
And
but it
this could
actually
be the
turns
end.
around into a favorable position, but it was just a little bit too late.
Too much damage, too fast.
And
I mean,
now the blue
the
goldfish is in a lot of
Drow
trouble.
Drow Granul is you know, suppressing the Carassius, but the Curiosity is about to come back here. Drow Granul wisely backing off. What they need to do is they just need to back off as fast as they can, and they need to snipe. They are spec'd for sniping, and they need to do it.
Well,
basically.
they can back up all the way into their corner now. Both blue ships
Yes.
spawned back there. They didn't get that weird spawn like way on the other side of the map by red spawn. So we'll see.
We'll see, yes.
But you know, the red ships are definitely in striking range. You know, they're not. sitting
Curiosity is
there on
coming in here from the clouds below. Oh dear! Oh no! The Pyramidions just glided right on past. That's not good at all.
Yeah, and now that blue goldfish is in a lot of trouble. Although the gun
Blue
arc gets
Goldfish
knocked
is in
out.
a huge amount of trouble here.
Managing to fire up without too much problem, and there goes that final mortar shots, taking out the
Okay.
blue goldfish once more.
Oh, the Pyramidian's got to do a lot of damage. It's got to do it fast, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen as the Carassius comes in with those lumberjacks. Oh dear.
And where did that goldfish spawn? Spawn in a pretty favorable location, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter
It's
too
not
much.
sure it's going to matter. Yeah. Oh dear. The
And-
Drow Granul's already been spotted. The Drow Granul's just in a terrible position here. It's. I think it's basically just got to back. It can't. It shouldn't be charging forward like it's doing right now. It should
Well-
be going back. It should be waiting for its ally to respawn. Oh no! And the blue Pyramidian has spawned.
Oh, they spawned
miles
at a
away.
really
And this
weird
may be
location.
be
Yeah.
all she wrote for the bullies, unfortunately.
Yeah, that goldfish is now bouncing
Oof.
up and down. Curiosity is
Oof.
bearing down on it. The mortar shots should start pretty much at any time here, and if any of those hit, they'll be sitting quite pretty with probably a
Drag
5-0 win.
Renewal. Oh, getting Goomba stomped here. Drag Renewal just barely hanging on. Barely hanging on as the Pyramidian comes in. Is there a sliver of hope left
There
for the
is.
bullies here? There could be. The Pyramidian's coming in behind the Carassius.
Wow, I I'm surprised. I think Curiosity went in just a bit too much on the Goldfish and got, its arcs out of range.
Pyramidion hitting a ram on the Carassius Aratu. It's not okay. The
but now it's going to take a
Curiosity's
lot
got
of
right
damage on
behind.
itself.
Oh, Curiosity took an awkward ram there as well. But no, he's got enough of an arc to keep doing the damage on the blue Pyramidion. And I think it could all be over here. Oh, the Goldfish is too close to be too effective with those lumberjack shots. They can't do the damage they need. Curiosity's raining in the fire, and this could be all she wrote.
Oh man, just to get
a
that
little bit.
Oh
my goodness! Oh my goodness! The Curiosity's balloon going down, and it could be over. But it's still not over. The Pyramidion just barely hanging on, but all it needs is a couple more a couple mortar shots, and it's all over.
And there
yeah,
it goes.
there it is.
Wow.
So yes, the Valiant win this series, 2-1.
Well, that was. I mean, you could see what Bully Boys were trying to do, and unfortunately, the Curiosity just managed to sneak right around, completely disrupt their formation, allowing the Carassius to follow on up, and there's a little bit of a misstep. I think a little bit of too excited by the Valiant ship. I think oftentimes pilots just go forth a little bit too gung-ho instead of making sure that I'm in firing range of them. I don't need to I can stop moving forward. But thankfully that didn't come back to bite them in the ass like it may have in some other matches. But thanks for the Blue Boys for participating again, and we're gonna go on to our final match, which will be between the Valiant and the Wolfpack, the newly formed Wolfpack.